Today we're going to be talking about why your emotions will cause you to lose millions of dollars throughout your entire life. As we begin our investing journey, you see most people start putting in money into their retirement accounts, their investment accounts, but we don't stop and think about how our emotions will take over our decisions when it comes to our money. And the journey looks like this. You see, we all start investing with some optimism. We got extremely excited about what is there to come, and so we start putting more money in it. And most of the time, as soon as we start investing, we start feeling this thrill of excitement because we start seeing our money going up. Then a few weeks or months later, it goes up even higher. And we start feeling the self of overconfidence. And this is where things start to go bad. You see, if something broke out in other parts of the world or some economic news has just hit the States, it's now going to potentially cause the stock market to take a little bit of a drop. You see your accounts now go down and you start having some regret. You see, a few weeks later, it gets even worse. It goes down even more. And this is where fear kicks in, but we still haven't done anything about it. A few weeks later, it gets even worse. And we now start entering what's called the panic mode. We start considering now, hey, I'm not going to invest anymore because our money's now down. So we start considering pulling our money out from our accounts because this is where our emotions start taking over our decisions. And then a few weeks later, it gets even worse. And that is where we feel defeat, followed now by despair. The sad thing is that by this point, all the damage has already been done. You pulled your money out of your investments at the bottom, and your thought was, well, I'm just going to wait for it to come back before I start investing again. Or maybe you're just done with investing altogether. But those writing it out will eventually see a sign of hope again. But the only ones that will see this are those strong enough to stick through it. You see, we have to understand that over time, the tendency is that the economy always goes up. But this is exactly the reason why most people don't get the returns out of their money that they expect. Most people expect a straight line up with no ups and no downs, and only the strong ones will see the result in the end. So let's not let our emotions get the best of us. We all know that throughout our entire lives that every time we've made a bad decision, whether it's financial or it's a relationship, it's always been because our emotions have gotten the best of us. Remember, ride the emotions out. You become stronger from this.